All right, welcome back to another episode of What's in Chux Garage. It's a bit smoky in here because, as you know, at the end of the episode, I get the lads to maybe do a 1-2 burnout. The last one went 1-2-3, and this is the result. So we're going to get the next car here, another RB, 3 in a row. So let's go get Alex and see what he's got for us.
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust, is he my friend or my foe? I must have exited the drug, yeah, she give me that claim as well. I remember back when I was younger, I was like, oh, they feel like no one understand me. I'm good at artists, silly, I'm pop, baby, see, I look text, swing, give me like candy, running through rags, track me, I run up the racks like an ass.
All right, so we're here with Alex. Thanks for coming, mate. Bringing the VL. It's Mr. VL himself, obviously. But talk us through it, mate. How long you had the car? Well, what is it to start with? Like what year, all that sort of stuff?
It's a 1987 VL Calais Turbo,
Yep.
original. Obviously it's not original anymore.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. I've owned the car for, probably 18 years.
Yeah, okay, wow.
Yeah, I reckon about 18 years.
Yeah.
21st, I took it out for a spin, got defected.
Yeah.
And then from then on, it turned into this, pretty much. Stripped it back to bare metal.
Yep.
Full paint job. Yeah, the works on it.
Absolutely. Well, it's an absolute masterpiece. Just looking at it. Obviously, it's a bit of a custom colour. What colours you got here?
So when I had it painted, I went to my painter and first of all, I had a front end prang.
Yeah.
So I hit the front end and busted the bumper and a bit of the front lights and stuff like that, and went to a painter. I'm like, oh, I just want to get this fixed. How much? Rada. He's like, oh, look, the car was about 5 different colour reds.
Yeah.
It's all faded and old, and the windowsill had rust, and the back windowsill had rust, standard VL issues.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'll fix this and fix that. And he's like, well, while it's here, might as well just do a whole paint job.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, all right, let's do that. So I stripped it all back to bare metal. And then he's like, what colour do you want to go? And I was like, oh, maybe just the standard Marinello red that VLs are.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, why don't you do something different? I'm like, okay, let's do something different. So went in there. He did about 4 or 5 different samples.
Yeah.
He did me the standard candy apple red, which is like a darker wine colour.
Yeah,
and I was like, nah, I wanted something a bit more brighter, a bit more pop in there.
Yeah.
And he came out with this custom candy apple red, which is that there, which it turned out amazing.
It definitely is, and I'm not sure if you can see because of all the smoke, but we'll get a few close-ups later. But there's some airbrushing.
Airbrushing, yeah. So I did the ghost flames in it just to add a bit more, I don't know, a bit more of a feature to it.
Absolutely.
But not standing out too much.
No, they don't, and like they're real subtle. But they look unreal.
Yeah.
It's, All right, well let's pop the bonnet and see what we've got on here.
Underneath, yep.
Holy. That's a big turbo. I didn't know you had that turbo was that big.
Yeah.
Far out. All right, so RB
3025.
Yep. Okay. Very nice. And size turbo?
It's a GDX 45 Garrett.
Oh, it's a serious bit of gear. And what sort of power are you making at the moment?
So I had it on the hub dyno not long ago. We made 840 rear wheel kilowatts.
Okay.
On 42 psi boost. But we stopped at about 6,000 RPM because it was misfiring.
Yep.
Had some old coils on there and the trigger kit wasn't working the best. So
okay.
we cut it there. And now I've gone and upgraded coils, put a new trigger kit on it.
What's that one, the
PRP,
PRP, yeah.
PRP kit on there,
pretty killer stuff.
Yeah, some new Haltech coils in it.
Yep.
And go back to the hub dyno soon and see if we can crack 900. Would be good.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be able to get it, mate, with what you've got going on here.
It's, and also still the standard RB30 crank.
Yeah, okay, wow. All right, well that's impressive.
Yeah.
And been the drags?
Been the drags,
Yep.
Done a lot of drag racing.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Best time?
Best time is 8:40 at 164.
Christ.
Drove there and drove home on radials.
That's unreal. That's, see, street car.
Street
things.
car, exactly right, yeah.
Now, what ECU are you running?
It's got the Haltech Elite 2500 in it.
Yep.
All the works. Danny from Design Wire did a full mil-spec loom on it.
Yeah.
We added a whole heap of sensors to it. Yeah.
And you're running the new Haltech
The new
digital?
Haltech, digital dash,
Yeah, nice.
97. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, that's it's an absolute masterpiece under here, mate. You've done a ripping job. Now, any further plans with this car? Now, I might know there might be a couple of plans.
There is a couple of plans that are coming out soon.
It's a secret, so we'll leave it at that. But yeah, so but trying to crack 900
kilowatts, the wheels.
With this combo, and I'm sure by the look of it, he'll get there. But let's roll around, check out the interior, see what he's got going on there. Well, with the Simmons, we'll start with them. What size have we got here?
20 by 8s on the front.
20 by 8s.
20 by 12s on the rear.
20 by 12s. And
4-inch back space.
We didn't even plan this, but he parked it there and perfect. Mr. VLT in the wheel, the dish is that big you could eat off it. But yeah, that's a huge wheel.
8 inches of dish.
8 inches of dish. There you go. All right, show us what we got in here. Now I have to try and squeeze myself into every car that comes in here. So I got into Anthony's.
You did?
And then I got into... I'm thinking about getting... Oh, shit. Getting some Kirkies just so I can sit on the ground a little bit. Holy. Oh.
Go for it.
Well, that's all right.
It's all right?
Yeah, it's just I'm a little bit high on the the pedals, but that's all right. You got all the matching trim?
Yeah, so did all the custom trim in there.
Yep.
Obviously parachute lever and where the old handbrake was.
Yep.
we all need parachutes.
We all need parachutes. Yeah, that's awesome. It's very tidy. All looks really nice, tied in. And you got back seats.
Back seats, full roll cage.
Full roll cage.
Yeah, take the kids cruising all the time. So.
Yeah, that's awesome, and that's what it's about. You know.
Got
you got the Heltec.
That's a trim knob. Yeah, so that's for boost now.
Yeah,
so
okay.
1 being low boost and 12 being very high.
So you've got that many settings of boost?
No, not yet, but we will have. Yeah.
All the way up to 12, bitches.
And then we've got trans brake and nitrous on the steering wheel.
Oh, okay. So, how good's that?
Yeah.
And you obviously run nitrous.
Yeah, so nitrous is mainly for the trans brake.
Yep. Get it up on boost.
Get it up on boost, yeah. Such a big turbo and a tight converter, we need the gas to get it up on boost.
Yep. What trans you running?
It's got a 2-speed power glide in it.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, Paul from Keys.
Yep.
Just rebuilt it all.
Yeah, he did mine as
he
well.
did. Yep.
He does a ripping job there.
He does a very good job of them, yeah.
He's a good man too. He does awesome stuff. Well, mate, this is absolutely unreal. See, like, I'm doing drag challenge in the Monaro and I need to get blokes in the back seat. But there's no way to getting back there, so they might have to sit in the middle. This is the hard part.
Yeah, that's right.
Bloody hell. Here we go.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tight squeeze in there.
All right, so that's Mr. VLT. Coming up, we've got a roll racing coming up soon, so it's going to be your first one.
No, I reckon so.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully I'll have my shit together, and I'll be out there too. So it's going to be a few cars out there this time. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Now, like everyone else, got to get you to sign the Mickey Thompson ET Street,
Beautiful.
mate.
Yep.
And we'll get you doing that. Let's go.
Yep.
Just to give me some script. Remember I was really on the block like Tetris, just to give me some chip. Surfing, rock in the parking lot, my weed lighter, like the gay bubble. I be on her mind like non-stop, yeah, had to get the little dot.